In this video, I will reveal the secret behind Jamie Raven's famous head saw illusion. Here's a quick recap of what happened. Jamie Raven, a very famous magician from Britain's Got Talent, once performed a dangerous illusion involving a spinning saw blade. He asked a volunteer to place their head in the stocks as he locked it in place, restricting any movement. Then he removed the cloth covering the saw blade, revealing the dangerous trick he was about to perform. He placed a bucket underneath her head, started the saw blade, and pushed it right over her neck, but amazingly, despite the saw blade's movement, nothing happened to her. So, how did he do it? I'm pretty sure the first thing that immediately came to mind was that the blade had to be gimmicked in some way. We do see the blade spinning. This means it is very much possible that the top half of the blade is separately spinning, while the bottom half folds when it moves across the volunteer's neck. But what we can clearly see after he stopped the spinning blade is that the bottom and top half are one solid plate. Now, you may think that maybe the volunteer dodged the blade by somehow lowering her neck below the spinning saw blade, but that's not the case either, because we can see the teeth of the saw right here as he slowly slides the blade. The teeth in no way dodge the volunteer's neck, and she is in such a position that she can't even lower her neck if she wanted to. Furthermore, she is not even a magician's assistant. She is a host of the show and didn't know beforehand what was even going to happen, so the prop had to be designed to dodge her neck. Listen carefully to the moment the saw blade starts spinning. Now I want you to compare the sound with a real spinning saw blade. You'll notice an immediate difference. This is because the prop had a constant rattling sound at frequent intervals. Yes, the blade isn't spinning, but is in fact oscillating, similar to how a cast saw works. Cast saws are special saws with a spinning blade. But what's so unique about that blade is that it never cuts human skin, even upon contacting it. This oscillating motion allows it to cut through the hard, rigid material of a cast, but it is less effective on softer, more flexible materials like human skin. The key principle is that the hard cast material resists the back and forth motion, allowing the blade to cut through it. In contrast, human skin, being soft and flexible, absorbs the oscillating motion without being cut. This means this drive band we see, apparently connecting the motor to the saw blade, is only present to give the illusion that the blade is spinning by coloring a section of it white. But knowing that the saw blade is vibrating still doesn't answer the question of how it dodged the volunteer's neck entirely, because this section on the bottom left of the blade is not visible before, since it is covered with this emergency stop panel. And once it passes over to the other side, this section is also not visible. Although the blade is made of one solid steel plate, it is not a complete saw blade and has a semicircular notch cut out from it. Since the blade is oscillating, this semicircular notch remains hidden in one section as the blade oscillates, about a small degree of movement. As he pushes the saw blade, the magician manually rotates this notch over the neck with his right hand behind the prop, as it is simultaneously oscillating, and hides the notch in this section of the prop at the end of the illusion. Behind this mask, only the truth remains till we meet again.